Hello, everybody, and welcome to the November 11th Release and Recharge monthly call. And I'm Judi Glova, and for the past 16 years, I've been an executive coach and an expert in intuitive business and leadership. I'm also a facilitator of the Sedona Method, and I'm going to be leading this call. We're going to start with a group release, and then I'm going to open it up for any questions and assistance. And just a heads up reminder that we are recording this call. So just in case there's a question that you want to have answered, we can share that because everybody tends to learn from all the different questions that come in. I'd really love for you to just be centered. Just allow yourself to let go of anything that's in your hands, close any windows, put your phone down, and just get comfortable. I'm going to be asking you questions. If you're new to the Sedona Method, the Sedona Method is similar to like a guided meditation where questions are asked of you, and most of them are yes or no questions. And here's the thing, when I'm asking you, it's not a command, like you have to answer yes or no. It really doesn't matter which you answer. And it's just allowing you to make a decision. It's totally in your hands. All the power is within you. And I like to also make a note that letting go is effortless. It's actually allowing ourselves to open up. It's kind of like opening your heart, opening up to a new awareness. And it's allowing yourself to be even more conscious of the you that is aware of releasing. So for today's group release, we're going to be focusing on letting go of attachment and aversion. And what I mean by that is whenever we feel stuck or we feel as though we can't do something or, we're trying to let it go, but we can't let something go, generally it's because we're stuck in attachment and aversion. So attachment means that we're holding on to a thought or a feeling, and aversion is that we want to push it away. We want to ignore it. We want to wish it just never existed. So it's that force. It's kind of like a tug of war that we have internally. So let's jump right into the group release. Allow yourself to be. And just be. And be the truth of who you are. And allow yourself to notice. What did you feel attached to or adverse to? Could you welcome whatever that brings up inside? Could you welcome the pictures, the sounds, the sensations, any conclusions that you've made about yourself or others? Can you just allow that to be here? And could you welcome any wanting associated with that, including any wanting to do something with it or about it? Any wanting control, approval, security, separation, or oneness? And can you welcome any sense that is personal about you or who you are? Any sense that that tug of war of attachment and aversion is somehow stuck within inside you? As Lester Levinson said, he's the one that actually started the Sedona Method. He had said that trying to get rid of a problem is actually holding on to it. We hold on to it in our mind and we sustain it. So could you allow yourself to welcome any sense that that's personal about you or who you are? And could you let go of any remaining attachment or aversion, just as best you can? Could you welcome that which is beyond attachment and aversion? And could you rest as that which is beyond all attachments and aversions? Let's try that from the top again. What did you feel attached to or averse to? Could you welcome whatever that brings up inside? Could you welcome any wanting associated with that, including wanting to do something with it or about it, change it, fix it, or figure it out? Could you just welcome that as best you can? And can you welcome any sense that it's personal about you or who you are? Any sense of identity with that push and pull or that feeling of stuckness? And could you let go of any remaining attachment or aversion as best you can? And let's dig a little deeper. Can you notice what that struggle arises from? And notice, what is it contained in? And what does it subside to? Can you rest as that which is beyond attachments and aversions? And what have you pushed away or tried to hold close? Could you welcome whatever that brings up inside? Could you welcome any wanting associated with that, including any wanting approval, control, security, significance, or oneness? And could you welcome any sense that it's personal about you or who you are? Any sense that maybe it's your story or it's your habit or it's something that you can't let go of? Can you just welcome any sense that it's personal as best you can? And can you let go of any remaining wanting to push things away or wanting to hold them close? Could you welcome that which is beyond pushing and pulling? And actually look, are you that which is pushing and pulling? Or are you that which is aware of the pushing and pulling? And can you allow yourself, could you let that go? Would you, if you know you could let it go, would you let it go? And when? And could you notice what any of that pushing and pulling arises from? Notice, what does it appear in? And notice what it subsides to. And that pushing and pulling isn't there all the time, but the source, that which you are, is always now. Could you just open to that? Allow that. Be present with that as best you can. And that presence is a light that illuminates within you. Can you allow that light to expand and fill every atom, every tissue, every cell in your body? Just allow the light to expand and illuminate your entire body. Allow the light to illuminate your body and out into the room. And can you allow that light to go beyond the room that you're in and expand out into the town that you live in? Allow that light to expand beyond the town that you live in, out to your country, and surround the world. And can you rest as that beautiful light that you are? Okay, great. So just notice what's present for you now. And I invite you, if you want to go into the chat, you can ask a question or share any insights that you've had during this release today. And in the meantime, I just want to give you a heads up that on November 30th, we're going to be starting the Effortless Outcomes Quest 21 days to inner peace and prosperity. And I welcome you to that experience. It's absolutely amazing. We just finished the first round in the beginning of this month, and there's been a lot of people that have wanted more. And it does actually include a week of learning and digging deeper into the Sedona Method. So it combines the Sedona Method as well as meditation, as well as getting clear and focused on your goals so that you can have greater inner peace and prosperity and effortless outcomes. So I look forward to having you do that. I'll provide the link for you. It's bit.ly, so it's bit.ly /E effortless, and then the word now, all in caps, NOW, and there's no space. Okay, so bit.ly /E effortless, and then all caps now. So I look forward to seeing you. And also, I want to invite you that if you have any questions, any wanting to ask me about clarity, about releasing, or learning more about it, also, you're free to book a session with me. You can go to judiglova.com /schedule, and I'll be more than happy to connect with you live. So with that said, if there's any questions, please put them in the chat box. Let me check those real quick. Okay, so I see one question about, oh, well, actually, no, I guess it's more of a comment, but you're saying that, yeah, it's like you've already released one of the aversions that you've had to your boss. Okay, all right, Tammy, that's great. I'm so glad that you released that aversion to your boss. That's fantastic. So I assume that you're probably at work right now. So I'm glad that this release was really supportive of for you today. And yeah, I'm really glad that this release was supportive and can really help you real time. And I do want to make a comment about that. It's like these releases truly are tools that you can have in your back pocket. You can hop on to my YouTube channel at any time, look up the topic, and be able to get a release that really can support you whenever you need it. Because that also is a way of owning your responsibility of being able to take care of yourself and make self-honoring choices. So again, Tammy, really happy that this is supporting you, and have an amazing day at work. And let's see if there's any other comments. Okay, so there's one other comment saying that, yeah, you're still feeling that you've let go of the attachment, but now you're feeling the aversion to it, or you're feeling like you want to push it, you want to push something away. Yeah, okay, I get that. And I want to also mention Kelly. Thank you for that, Kelly. Yeah, sometimes I actually also have an easier time letting go of the attachment to things, and sometimes letting go of the aversion is a little bit harder. But it may just be that you can go through the release again. But I would also say, welcome the aversion as much as you can. A lot of times we ignore, like, oh no, I'm not trying to push it away. I really I'm like holding on to it. And, sometimes the aversion to something, it's kind of like the quote that I mentioned before from Lester Levinson: whatever we are trying to let go of actually is being held in our mind. So welcome all of that, so that the more you welcome it, the more you allow it to be here, the more you allow and give it permission, the less hold it will have, because the tug will not be there. And that's definitely been one of my biggest aha moments, is being able to welcome something and being able to welcome it fully is the easiest way to let go of it. And I would also say, if you're taking it personally, that you're having a hard time letting go of the pushing it away, I would say also the person taking it personally is a huge stumbling block for people. And I for one can tell you that, I've taken things personally in the past, and probably for quite a few years since I was little. So, it may be a habit that takes a little bit more time to let go of, but yeah, thanks for bringing that up. And I don't see any more questions. So have an amazing, amazing day, feeling fully released and recharged. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great day. And if you haven't done so already, be sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. That way you'll get all of these releases whenever they're posted each month. All right, see you then. Bye for now.